In this video, I'm going to show you a highly profitable trading strategy using Fibonacci retracements, one of the most powerful tools in technical analysis. You'll learn how to correctly draw Fibonacci retracement levels on a chart, spot high-probability trade entry opportunities based on those levels, and how to determine optimal exit points to maximize your profits. So, if that sounds interesting to you, kindly hit the like button. Also subscribe and turn on the notification bell to stay informed each time we make new videos. Now, let's get started. Let's begin with the fundamentals. First, what exactly are Fibonacci retracements? In simple terms, Fibonacci retracements are strategic price levels derived from the Fibonacci sequence used to anticipate the potential end of a pullback. These levels are generated using a tool known as the Fibonacci retracement tool. Now you might be wondering, why should we use this tool to spot pullbacks? Let me explain with a simple scenario. Let's say the market is currently in a strong trend, and you're looking for an ideal entry point. One of the most effective ways to enter a trending market is by waiting for a pullback. Once the price pulls back, you can look to enter a buy position near the end of the pullback, just before the trend resumes. But the real question is, how can we identify when the pullback is likely to end? According to general knowledge, pullbacks often end at previous key levels, such as previous resistance or support zones. In this example, we can see that price broke through a resistance and then pulled back. Notice where the pullback ended? Right at the previous resistance level. This illustrates the common idea that pullbacks often end at key levels. But what if the chart looks like this, where the price pulls back, but there's no previous key level to rely on? How do we know where the pullback might end? That's where the Fibonacci retracement comes in. Once the Fibonacci retracement tool is applied to the chart, you'll see it automatically generates key levels based on Fibonacci sequence. In this example, you can see that the price touches one of those levels and reverses upward. So it is commonly known among traders that price often respects the Fibonacci levels. Now I'll walk you through how to apply this tool to your chart and use it to identify high-probability trading setups. But before we continue, if you've been in the crypto space long enough, you know that watching charts all day isn't a strategy, it's a slow burn. That's why I've been keeping a close eye on Cortex Trade, an AI-powered, fully automated trading platform that's been gaining serious traction, and I want to thank them for sponsoring this video. Cortex runs 24/7 across major exchanges like Binance, Bybit, and KuCoin, scanning price action, volume, news, and social sentiment to make trades faster and smarter than any human possibly could. And after doing my own testing and research, I went ahead and deposited some money to give it a shot. I have deposited a total of $27,500, and now my balance has gone to over $30,000 in just a few days. Now, I want to make a little withdrawal from the profit generated so far, so I will just click on Withdraw Funds. Next, I will select my preferred currency. Then, enter the withdrawal amount here, and paste my wallet address here. After that, I will click on Withdraw. As you can see, the withdrawal request has been successfully created, and in just a short while, I received the funds in my wallet. And returning to the dashboard, you can also see that the withdrawn amount has been deducted from my account balance. So you can easily withdraw your funds at any time, and you can withdraw both your earnings and your entire deposit in a bunch of different currencies right to your own personal wallet. If you're still skeptical, you can try out their demo mode, where you can trade with virtual funds and watch how the AI responds in real time. No risk involved, just a chance to see how it works before diving in. If you want to check out Cortex Trade for yourself, the links are in the description below. And as always, do your own research. Now, back to the video. If you're using TradingView, this is where you can find the Fibonacci retracement tool. Simply click on it and select Fibonacci retracement. Before we begin, make sure to use the exact settings I used here. This will make it easier for you to follow along. Now, to apply this tool to your chart, the first step is identifying a clear market trend. For example, in this case, we can clearly see that the market is trending upward. Once you've identified the trend, the next step is to apply the Fibonacci retracement tool. Now, to do this correctly, you will first need to identify the swing low and swing high of the trend. A swing low is the lowest point the price reached before reversing upward. In this example, we can see that price came down to this point before reversing upward. So this will be our swing low. Likewise, a swing high represents the highest point the price reached before reversing downward. In this example, we can see that price moved upward and then experienced a minor pullback at this level, marking this point as the clear swing high. Keep in mind that for a level to be considered a swing high, a slight pullback must occur at the end of the upward move. Once you've identified both the swing high and swing low, the next step is to draw the Fibonacci retracement. To do this, you just have to plot it from the swing low up to the swing high, then extend the levels to the right. Note that I'm aligning the tool with the end of each candle's wick. As you can see, the Fibonacci levels are now displayed on the chart. I also recommend using the custom settings I provided earlier to make it easier for you to follow along. Now, let's go over to how we can use these Fibonacci levels effectively. At the top, you'll see the 0% level, which serves as the starting point. Below that, we have the key Fibonacci retracement levels. These are areas where price may potentially pull back. The most commonly watched levels are 38.2%, 50%, and 61.8%, often referred to as the golden zone. While these levels are popular for spotting potential reversals, they don't guarantee that price will reverse from them. Price can still push through and reach deeper levels, like 78.6% or even 100%. The 100% level is considered the maximum boundary for a valid pullback. If the price declines but stays above this level, it's still viewed as a pullback, meaning there's potential for the trend to continue upward. However, if the price drops below the 100% level, it suggests the pullback has transitioned into a full trend reversal, indicating the start of a possible downtrend. In such cases, it's best to cancel the trade setup and look for other opportunities. An important point to keep in mind is that these levels should be treated the same way you would treat support and resistance zones. We treat them as areas, not as precise lines. Now, how do we determine where the pullback might end? Well, just like with standard support and resistance, you don't immediately enter trades just because price touches one of these levels. Instead, you need to wait for confirmation by analyzing the price action. Let's look at some examples to see how we can apply this strategy in real time. Now, when you come to the chart, the very first step is to find a clear trend. And as we can see here, the market is clearly in an uptrend. Next, we want to identify the recent swing high and swing low of the trend. And looking here, we have this point as the lowest point price reached before reversing upward, making it our swing low. We also have this point as the highest point price reached before making this slight pullback, making it our swing high. So, now that we have identified the swing points, the next step is to draw our Fibonacci tool connecting them. So we take the Fibonacci tool and draw it from the swing low to the swing high. Next, we wait for price to pull back into the Fibonacci levels. As we can see here, price gave a reaction at the 61.8% level. However, we don't just enter a trade blindly. We need confirmation of bullish momentum before considering an entry. And playing price forward, we see these strong bullish candles, signaling the presence of upward momentum. This suggests a potential end to the pullback and the beginning of a new bullish move, further validating our setup. So we just enter a buy trade at the second candle close, set our stop loss slightly below the swing low, and our take profit at 2 times the stop loss. And watching the trade play out, we can see how price pushed up from there, eventually hitting our target and resulting in a profitable trade. Same concept also applies to a bearish scenario. But in a bearish trend, you draw the Fibonacci tool from the swing high to the swing low instead. If you apply this strategy correctly, you will make consistent profit in trading. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button. Also subscribe and turn on the notification bell to stay informed each time we make new videos.